Today is, by the way, Tuesday, and it's very sunny. Wow, I was thinking there's something that I want to mention. Today as lunch I eat bread with broccoli, and I think I also mentioned in one video that I use another vegetable as example for trying fruit and vegetables because of my allergic reactions, intolerances, and also feeling afraid of trying things. And I tried broccoli a few times with bread and I really like it. But I see it in Dutch, like it says piccolo's or petit pains. They are like this bread that you have to put in the oven to bake it. And for me it's great as I don't have microwave at the moment. Just to, bake the bread and then add some broccoli that's already in the freezer. My mom cooked actually the broccoli as well. Like she cooked already some vegetables for me, and then I don't have to buy a lot of things at the same time, which is good for me because I don't want to like waste, things. And then that's why I try things in a smaller amount, and then I can say add every time more. And yeah, that's how I now do it for now. And this helped me as well to try different things. And now I really enjoy eating something really simple, like eating this bread with broccoli. And maybe most people, I don't know if most people don't like it. I had to get used to a certain taste of certain vegetables as well because I am a person who likes sweet things. Broccoli doesn't have sweet taste. I had to get used to it. The same with Brussels sprouts as well. I've done that as well. This thing that I do with bread, that I try things, and I had to really get used to the taste of Brussels sprouts. I start to like it because I'm happy with what I can eat, and to drink as well, and it feels more motivating to try new things as well. But why I wanted to make this video is like, hey, no worries if in case you might sometimes have like problems with sleeping. Just not worries, because the thing is, when I think at least it happened to me, if I will be worrying and I feel like stuck and I will be overthinking, then I don't take any actions, and then I will be like thinking, not doing anything at all. This morning, it was really early in the morning. I think it's just it's not really morning. For me it's morning, for most people it's night, because I think I woke up either around 2 or 3, I don't remember. But I was just, at 3 a.m. I thought like, why not using it like in a funny way to work on my project. I was working on like a random project that I like. The habit when I want to learn new song, and I don't read the notes that much. I mean, I had classes when I was around 8 years old, but when I was at high school I liked a lot of songs that I couldn't find any music sheets of that because it was not really popular in the Netherlands. And what I've learned is that I listen to songs and then I try to guess the notes. And this is my habit that I do normally as well. When I try to play a new song, I try to first listen to the song and then try to guess the notes. It takes longer time, but now I feel like I'm more lazy to read notes, because when I want to read notes, especially the ones that are complicated, it also takes a lot of time to figure out the notes. Maybe if you have some tip how you can calculate these notes. Figured out myself, because at that time it was really hard to find sheets, for example, from Daddy Yankee at that time, because they were like at the library, they were really like just the most common songs, and especially classic music. So when I wanted to learn, like for example, a French song or like Daddy Yankee, like La Bamba, it was really hard to find. So I had to guess myself, and this is how I made every time. So when I try a new song, I write down the shorts on the left hand, because when you know the left hand, it's also easier to play the on the right hand. For people who want to try playing piano, there are a lot of options, because you can also take piano classes, but you can also check some tutorials. Nowadays, it's really easy to find really good songs that are easy to play, especially compared to what I had like 10 years ago or longer. At that time, it was quite challenging, but now you can find a lot of options. So that's why I also want to encourage you. If you want to play music instrument, but you feel like, I'm not ready for it, or too old. It's never too old to play music, you know. My grandpa from Slovakia is 87. He plays piano, so that's why he can play piano. And that's why I'm telling everyone, doesn't matter which age, you can always play piano if you want to, or other music instruments. And if you don't want to buy like a music instrument, you could also try on apps on your tablet or on your phone. But you can also see if there's like a second-hand music instrument that you can get, or maybe ask someone for a birthday or for Christmas. You can also have like a small piano. I've seen like changes in my face. Maybe it's also because I've done so much like reflections, you know. I've been trying to let go of things from the past, more like experiences, for example, with things that I cannot change. For example, I remember in the past someone told me like some things that were not that nice because of being bilingual, for example. But thinking about that, like that happened already many years ago, why do I still have to carry those things in my thoughts with me, you know? And these type of things affected me because I was at high school. But why do I still have to keep those things? Maybe that person was feeling insecure as well. And at the time I also felt very insecure. So that's why I've been doing these reflections of things from the past. And I feel like the less I have these things in my carrying with me, it can really be noticeable as well. Because I think what I've been experiencing, the more I am grateful and I feel like positive rather than feeling negative about things, I feel like I take care better of myself as well. And that's also noticeable, not only with skin, but also like with the mood. Like today, okay, it was like exception. Today was kind of hard because of dizziness, but I try to think like, okay, this was today, but doesn't mean that it has to happen tomorrow as well, you know? And that's like the best thing to think, like every day is unique, and only things get better, especially when you think positive about things and you really want something and you go for it. Maybe even things get even better than expected. But yeah, I have to say that certain things were also kind of challenging because not only with this dizziness, but also being rejected doesn't feel always good. But the good thing is, when I got rejected, it's because probably that person was not the right match for me, and there might be someone who is match for me. And the same with other things in life. When you get rejected by something, probably it's because something better is for you, or better match for you. This is always what I want to keep in mind when feeling rejected with things, or certain thing doesn't work out. I try to think like, okay, it feels sad. It's okay to feel that emotion too, because certain situations just don't feel good. I have to be honest with that. But I try to think, okay, you know what? I just want to move forward, and that every day is a beautiful day. I really like this quote or this sentence to think. Like, you can live your day, every single day, as your birthday or any type of celebration that you really enjoy. Because unfortunately, I've heard from some people that they don't like their birthday. I do like my birthday because, you know what, I just want to be grateful that I'm here and that I have a new year. of new opportunities. The same with New Year's Eve. I like these moments because it helps me also to focus. Like this whole year, a year has 300, like around 360, I think around 365 days, if I'm not mistaken. Every day, in 365 days, how many things you can do. And that's the best thing. It's like you can live your life. And when I say like live your life and doing things, it's not to work yourself off. I mean like to work too much and feel like exhausted. No, I think more like, okay, you have 365 days to enjoy the present moment and see what kind of things you want to accomplish, while also taking care of yourself and being more at the present moment. It's not always easy, but the thing is when you practice this every single day, like feeling grateful and feeling calm, because you can practice it. It's the same with language. You can practice language every single day too if you want to. I sometimes feel overwhelmed because I speak Slovak and Dutch at the same time every day, and also English, and I try to improve my Spanish. So there are already 4 languages that I try to speak every single day, or like almost every single day. And yeah, that can be sometimes a bit overwhelming, or I make like new words because I mix things, but that's okay. I like languages, so for me that's something that I really enjoy doing every single day.